We have had joint meetings between trade, local government, district and Masafu Town Council. We have agreed on positions, none of which is being implemented.
So basically you have some things that have been agreed upon.
Yes.
But with zero action.
Exactly.
So we keep falling back to the government.
Yes.
Minister wa Teknolojia ICT awamu n'obuyiiya obw'enjawulo Dr. Musenero akyaddeko mu kifo kya Masafu Export Market nga kifo kino kyateekebwawo kyazimbwa gavumenti ya kuno ng'ayita mu minisitule ey'ebyobusuubuzi obwegassi awamu n'amakolero era nga ekigendererwa kyali kyakuba nti bakugera okuba nti bongera omutindo mu ebifulumizo by'eggwanga naddala eva mu bitundu bino ebya Bukedde. Wabula ekifo kino bukyanga kiteekebwa mu mwaka wa 2017 nga kyawemmenta ensimbi eziwerako ddala tekiteekebwanga tekirina mirimu gy'amaanyi gigenda mu maaso olw'ensonga era nga abakulembeze mu kitundu kino bagamba nti emu ku bisinze okuttattana ekitundu kino mwe muli ebyobufuzi awamu n'abakulembeze abeeyagalizanga bo era nga abakulembeze bagamba nti ekifo kino kijjuddemu okusika omugwanga obukulembeze bwa disitulikiti bugamba bwe bulina obwannannyini ku ttaka erituddeko ekifo kino so nga ate ne Town Council ey'e Masafu erina ekifo kino egamba nti balina obuyinza n'obuvunaanyizibwa ku kifo kino kati okusika omugwa okwo kulemesezza emirimu okuba nga gitambula bulungi era abakulembeze basabye minisita abadde akiddeko mu kifo kino okulaba nti ayongera eddoboozi lyabwe okulaba nti ekifo kino gavumenti esitukiramu okuba nti ekita webanga kuba kusalawo ani mutuufu ateekeddwa otwala obuvunaanyizibwa kibe nga kisalibwawo okulaba nti buli kimu kitambula bulungi emirimu bisobole okutambula ensonga nti ekifo kino singa kiba kitambula oba nga kikola bulungi emirimu gyakyo kisobola okwongera omutindo kw'ebyo ebifulumizibwa eggwanga nga biva mu bitundu bya Bukedde awamu n'eggwanga bula nga biyita mu kitundu kino ekyebusiya byonna okukyala nga ekutambudde tugenda bikuwa ku Masafu Media.
This is a collaborative structure for the border export zone. Like I said, the government through the
we failed to follow the right procedure. And I would wish that if your good office will come as a mediator and we get moving. We are really tired of this. Let when the politicians come of this district, we sit with the technical staff, we have a president willing to work for government all the time. But we get mixed up with the politics here and we tend to observe. So if your good office could lead.
Madam Minister, when someone else will come, we are ready for you.
I think the first step is for me to understand what it was meant to be. What was it meant to be? What did you create?
As the mayor said, this was a border export zone. It was meant to house all those commodities we are producing for ready for export, and also a value-adding facility such that whatever we produce locally has added value before we export.
Actually, this is just the first structure. But
because I wouldn't even afford losing my investors, those people who are coming to invest here. I gave them free land, 7 acres, so they don't start.
You gave it to them?
Yes, we did. We made a MOU. So I didn't afford them just to go like that. So I have in Ibua just the next area after this hectares of government, the next land it's mine. I gave them 7 acres, and I'm very sure next month we'll start on their project. Pull out. Actually, they came up to Kampala, even they looked for Nyangweso, the Coast-West MP Central. They went to his office, they moved to different office, they came to my office, they came to the district, and there was able to get
like the cow has said, if we can have a round table where you bring all the political leaders on the table, all the political actors. I can inform you, Honorable Minister, the Ministry of Local Government has been here. The district and the ministry was signed in 2007. To date, this thing is not operating.
2007?
Yes.
2007, 2017.
No, it was signed in 2017.
Oh, okay.
2017.
Okay.
So this thing has been here as a non-starter. Sometime back,
So which components are missing?
number one, we don't have power. There is a women cross-border traders group who are supposed to get an acre of land here. And they were also missing on their funding, which was also from Trademark Africa. And as a development-oriented person, I gave them my personal land. And now they have installed the machinery and they are going to begin. Now we are doing that, but the government land designated for that is lying idle because of non-implementation of all necessary decisions have been taken. The issue is non-implementation of the decisions.
You know, when people reach a point where everybody says,
The Ministry of Trade came and allocated this warehouse to a group, Masafu Industries Limited, but they did not go through the procedures that we are familiar with in the district. So because of that, there has been a lot of pulling and pushing. We have not had this whole thing take off. So what Masafu Industries did when they were allocated this, they worked on the process of getting the three-phase transformer. It is lying there. It hasn't been installed because of paperwork. It is the district leadership that is not active. Madam Minister, you also need to be informed. The problem has been compounded now, lately, because the mayor of Masafu Town Council is vying for the district chair. So that complicates the matter further. As you come into this, that is one of the key factors now affecting the non-start of this project.
This mayor here is contesting with the chairman file. And that's why I request Carl write a comprehensive detailed report.
give us a report.
So what is required right now is to accelerate all the processes, get all the players together such that this place can become operational. Layers of land. All that land as we came from down and covering the entire town council, which is Masafu, is a part of the development area. Honorable Minister, we had Trademark Africa. They were ready to invest $4 million here. They wanted to open roads. They wanted to put power. They wanted to put water. We have lost that because of indecision.
Who is supposed to take the decision?
The district,
Central government?
between central government and the district. Central government has done its part. It is at the district level we're having challenges.
Really, there has been a lot of discussion, and the issue is that the discussions are usually not active.
Exactly.
So, Dr. Gisale, you take leadership on this. Let us bring together all the issues. For me, I don't believe that there are issues which are on us. Moreover, they are just on us. They are not on you. That which cannot be solved. You know, we can get out a bit on some of those. There are some things which belong to all of us. Whether you are this one or the other one, we all need it. We all need that bottom line to progress. We should not politicize those things. Because whether you like it or not, supposing I started rationing oxygen now based on political parties, what will happen? So this basic development which government is bringing to help all of us should not be interfered with because of different political views. Whoever is leading it, let us allow it to go. And then there is enough, by the way, for you to campaign on. There is enough. It's just enough for you to campaign on. But let's not miss this goodwill by government to push. And right now, what we see in the countries, because of PDM, production has increased. Production of things has increased, of everything. Actually, this 2024, Uganda exported so much coffee, so much coffee, and moreover, coffee elsewhere had gone down, and the prices were good. So we have been able to cross over $1 billion. Wow. Yeah, been able to cross over $1 billion US dollars. Coffee. We had been around 800, but because of this. So this is a very, very well positioned site, which we must all work together. And I think we will be able to support. Okay. So we shall engage them. Because you imagine, what makes me wake up every day is to think about the children of Uganda. Think about the children of Uganda. I was out of the country when children started being exported to go out and do manual jobs. During COVID, I came face to face with what happens to those children. During these normal times, you don't know. But during COVID, because flights had to be chartered, that's when I came face to face. And then I got to know that it is not only uneducated people, but even educated children. They are going out there to look for those jobs, and they don't get treated very well sometimes. Now, we are not going to stop them from going, but can we provide for them an alternative? So you imagine these 52 hectares of land covered with so many factories. But do you know how many children will be able to get jobs? Just go to that China, whatever, in Imbali, and pass there when they are changing over. And see how many kids are deriving livelihood from there. And they are living a better life than those who are going out. So if we can all stop thinking about me, and we begin to think about the children of Uganda, because we have been entrusted with this responsibility, we begin to think about these children. All they need is an opportunity. And the government has given us, they've given us land here. Now people come to put here. So I think let's sort out who is this person, we zero on a name, and make that person act. Because if everybody says political conflict, I know Kao's office is not political. So what is it that needs to be taken? Maybe they also have a small barrier. Let's work and unblock. For us, the good thing with STI, we are at office of the president. And the reason why that is so good is we can work with any sector. So if it's Ministry of Trade, if it is Ministry of Agriculture, value addition, we are directly in charge. So that let's begin to do something. Let's attract those investors. Had we done a master plan?
Yes, there is a master plan.
There is a master plan.
Yes. With all roads
and everything.
Everything is in place. Actually now, one of the things is that for some reason, the master plan seems to be only there.
Why?
Question to be answered. Just like for some time the land title was only there.
But it is now there.
Yes, when they unleashed the security to follow up, the following day the land title appeared.
So let's stop thinking about me. Let's think about these children of Uganda. Let's think about them. They need opportunity. And the opportunity is here. We just need to enable it. So we are going to take this up.
Thank you so much. My name is Mangeni Sam Okumu. I am the mayor of Masafu Town Council in Busia District Local Government.
Just tell us about the other project. Why it is lying idle?
Thank you very much. The Busia Border Export Zone is a project which was designed by the government of the Republic of Uganda, and it is being implemented by the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives. In 2017, the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives signed a memorandum of understanding with the Busia District Local Government to implement that project. and it is in Masafu Town Council. At the time of signing of the MOU, the project area was under Masafu sub-county. So Masafu Town Council comes in, is a newer creation after the MOU was signed. Now, there are two main reasons why this project has stalled. Reason number one is the land ownership. The land title for that land reads Busia District Local Government, in brackets Masafu Sub-County. So what does that mean? Who therefore owns the land? If it is the district, why did you include Masafu Sub-County? If it is Masafu Sub-County, why did you put the district first? That became an issue, and as Masafu, we put this matter before the Solicitor General. The Solicitor General gave an opinion to the effect that the land actually belongs to Masafu Town Council. It is a position which the district leadership has refused to acknowledge. Having refused to acknowledge that, the Ministry of Trade and the Ministry of Local Government organized a mediation. In that mediation, both the Ministry of Trade and Local Government, Busia District Local Government and the Masafu Town Council, we sat and agreed that number one, whether the land belongs to the district or to the town council, we should not sabotage any efforts of development. If there is any investor who comes, let that investor be helped to take off. Number two, we said that for us in Masafu, we said although the Solicitor General has said that the land belongs to Masafu Town Council, but in the interest of harmony, let us own this land 50-50. So the district has interest of 50% and the town council has interest of 50%. And then everything was left to the cow to do the implementation. I want to report that at the time when we agreed, the land title was reported to be missing, and the people at the district were claiming the land title was taken by the Ministry of Trade. When as Masafu we insisted that no, this title is here, the RDC constituted a security committee and they deployed the police. By the following day, the title which was supposed to be at the ministry had appeared at the district headquarters. Now, all these are being organized by individuals occupying public office but with selfish interests. For us, we are saying, let the projects begin. And what has caused all this problem now, number one, although the warehouse which we have just seen was constructed under the management of the Ministry of Trade and Industry, there has never been a formal handover by the ministry to the district. There is no document which shows that this warehouse was handed over. Indeed, the current people who were allocated that warehouse, Masafu Industries Limited, were allocated by the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives, an issue which is not in tandem with the provisions of the law. So the district has refused to acknowledge that. So at the end of the day, for this thing to become functional, we need to get to a position which was agreed upon, whereby the co-ownership is recognized, support to investors is recognized, and everybody begins moving. As Masafu Town Council, we have done our part. It is the district leadership which has not done its part.
Okay, thank you. We have seen a facility which is supposed to be a hub for value addition and export, which sits on 52 hectares of land, which is sizable for that kind of facility for logistics, and it fits in the strategic direction of what we have thought that Busia can be. However, I got to learn that Ministry of Trade built a facility, a starter facility, which is just a warehouse. It's just a hall. And the whole center, the functionality of it has not yet started. From 2017, it's about several years later, about 8 years now. And my interaction with the local leaders, they say they have confidence because investors have been coming in wanting to put investment in this facility and even on the whole site, but they can't agree, I think because of local politics. And the different government units have come. I think the Minister of Trade, which set it up, maybe tried, the Minister of Local Government and others. But I think that when politics begin, politics, that's really missing from politics or not understanding politics, because politics is supposed to create opportunity for the people. I'm praying that as STI comes, we are going to interact with everybody. And somebody from STI will come back, discuss, and then we will engage also the other people, Minister of Trade, because this is quite timely. In the President's plan, which he has been proposing, which has been pushing, and which we have been implementing, Operation Wealth Creation, and now PDM, production in the country has gone up. And we really need places for value addition. And Bukedi does not have a lot of opportunities for industrial parks. And this would make a very, very good place for industrial park for value addition. So me, I was just seeing it and just how we can have that kind of facility to just kickstart us off, because we are trying to locate where do we have such facilities to add value to our products, to aggregate our products and put up value addition. This is just at the border. It's just so ideal. So when I get back, I will be discussing with my colleagues, and I really believe we are going to see some movement happening. We're going to see movement happening.